was almost late getting back in here because I was out there. I did a 12-minute video. I meant to keep it to 10 this morning, right before I went live, trying to boil down exactly what's happening with ClimateGate in a concise way. So part 1 is 10 minutes. Part 2 is 10 minutes. Part 1 has gone live on the Alex Jones channel at YouTube. So, guys, pull that up. I'm going to play that about 10 minutes into the next hour, part 1. Part 2 will be up. We're going to link them at InfoWars and Prison Planet. That will also have links to the articles by Paul Watson and Kurt Nimmo. We're also going to post my hour-long breakdown last night under it. If people want the full breakdown, it is so important that you email this to TV stations, radio stations, that you give this to everyone, because the media will be like, I haven't heard about this. I haven't heard about it being leaked, that the whole global warming thing's a fraud. And even people that are covering it aren't pointing out what the head of the UN, what the head of the EU are saying. Ban Ki-moon and others are admitting that this is for world government. I mean, this is just so amazing. I don't even have words to describe how off the charts important this is. New EU president Rompuy announces 2009 his first year of global governance. That's a quote. EU president wants Copenhagen to give us global management of planet. I explain it all in these 2 videos that are going up. And I haven't even gotten into the black site news, the torture news, the flu vaccine recall that's in a few newspapers but nowhere else. People need to know this stuff's getting recalled. I know we've got loaded phone lines. We're going to play this video on the radio coming up next hour, the first part of it, and take your calls. But I'm going to go to calls right now. Let's talk to Chris in California. Chris, thanks for holding. Welcome.
No problem, Alex. You are awesome. And I just want to say I was celebrating with you guys yesterday because this is amazing news.
And we've got to take this gold mine of truth and use it. We can't just let these pearls fall before us and not use them. This is death to the New World Order. We were just given the cyanide poison to kill their lie, but we got to pour it in now. You understand? Right. We've got to deliver the death blow, and that's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. You are the power. I'm not doing a great job. I'm somebody who doesn't like con artist scumbags trying to take over my life.
Yes, sir. I'm right there with you. And just to tell you something, I got to check this out because I'm a testifier along with you. And just to let other people know, there are other legit sites out there, like the WallStreetJournal.com, their online site, online.wsj.com. You can check it out today. Climate Emails, Stoke Debate, an article by Keith Johnson. That's Climate Emails, Stoke Debate. You can check it out there.
No, I have the article. I have the article. In fact, give it to me, guys. I gave it to you to get guessed off of. As bad as it sounds, that article isn't 1/10 as bad as it really is. See, this is all being spun down, but go ahead.
Sure, but they do have the emails and documents there for everybody to download as a .zip file.
That's what's important, because they're up on InfoWars and Prison Planet, but mainline people may not believe it, but if they get it from the Wall Street Journal, they will. Here's the article. In fact, give me a close shot. Climate Email Stoke Debate, and it does have links, and we've highlighted it, as you can see. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I went ahead and scanned some of those this morning, and I had to call you because, you know, a lot of it's persuasion. A lot of it is about, you know, pretty much... if you see Gwyneth Paltrow at a bus stop, it will help change attitudes. And you can also use emotions. Another classic marketing rule, changing behavior by disseminating information doesn't always work, but emotions and visuals always do.
You've got to let people know this is important information. It is. Battle stations, battle stations, battle stations. This is the front lines of the info war. I'm Alex Jones, your host. The global government, run by a bunch of Madoff, Kinley scammers, has taken over the planet. They openly admit in their own documents that we have leaked, that we have linked, that have been leaked, that this is all a complete and total fraud. They know global warming isn't happening. They know global warming isn't bad. They want to tax every part of your life. That's why they chose one of the 4 elements of life: carbon dioxide, oxygen, water, sunlight. That's what carbon-based life forms operate on. This is a war. The carbon tax, the power to tax, is the power to destroy. The carbon tax empire is a war against human life. It's a tax on breathing. The UN admits this. We're continuing with your calls, bunch of video clips, bunch of other news coming up this hour. But we need to really recognize all the positive things that are happening right now, like the audit of the Fed now looks like a certain thing. Ron Paul joins us every 4 weeks. He pointed out to me off air a few weeks ago, Alex, you don't even call me to get me on every 4 weeks. I'm happy to do it. Time to start calling Ron Paul to get him on the next 2 weeks. Let's go back to your calls. Corey in Denver, you're on the air. This is a death knell to the New World Order if we use this weapon. Corey.
Yeah, hi. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Good. Well, I was just hearing about your Al Gore rants about the climate tax and the carbon tax and all that.
Yes, sir.
Well, actually, I'm part of We Are Change in Denver, and he was here last week doing a book signing. Actually, last week Monday. And we actually went out there to give him a little piece of our mind. So we ended up buying a book, and we all got in line for his book signing. And we went up there, all of us. We had our pocket cams on. We went up there, and pretty much one by one, we said, you're because we bought the book and we were looking through it, and pretty much for the most of it, it was pretty much spot on as far as helping the world and all that stuff. And there were some good ideas about no pollution, because he always tries to get the mass media or the mass culling of people's ideologies. So I looked at it, and actually they had a page on religion and how all the religions say you need to take care of the earth, yada yada. So we got up there, and he said, I pretty much said, you're a criminal, and this book is fraudulent, and you're a liar. And he just kind of blew it off as nothing.
No, good. Get in his face, that big maggot. So what did that giant Nelly demon do?
It was definitely an awesome experience. He just kind of blew it off as nothing. But my friend came in after him. He bought it. We came as #1 Al Gore fans. And then we turned it on him. After he signed the book, my friend walked up, right up to his face, and just tore the book in pieces, because you had to buy your own book. So
and let me guess. There's video of this.
Oh yeah, we got pocket cams. We're actually editing it up right now.
I'm begging you to send me the best quality. Everybody confronting Al Gore. I'm going to put it in Fall of the Republic too. Please,
nice.
Please,
nice. Yeah,
please.
We're gonna cut it up pretty good. We're looking at the pocket cam now footage. Hopefully, we got something worthwhile. And I know I got some on my handy cam, but yeah, we ended up getting escorted out by the Tattered Cover Bookstore security. I mean, it was.
Did Control Freak Maggot? I mean, did he start getting upset as more and more people confronted him? Because he knows how to put on the act that he thinks it's funny. He's actually scared that more and more people are coming out. He realizes his fraud is falling.
Yeah, he kind of just blew, because he always gets caught in his own lies, and he kind of bites his tongue and kind of blubbers his way through it. So that's kind of what he did. He pretty much didn't really associate himself with us, but it was definitely an awesome experience. And one final thing I wanted to let you know about is I don't know if you looked at it, but if you YouTube or Google the Love Police, there's some guys out in United Kingdom who are doing. His name's Charlie, and he has a great message of hope and prosperity as far as the human race goes. He comes at it at a very loving angle, a very peaceful angle. Instead of bullhorning and yelling about the fear tactics, he definitely goes out and says, I'm going to give you a ticket if you don't hug me, or I'm going to give you a ticket if you don't give me a smile. We're all spiritual beings here on the planet to fight.
Awesome. There's a lot of different approaches. Great job. We'll play that video as soon as it comes out. Everybody's confronting this criminal. Good job.